All right, there is no way to look at it any differently. Cardano looks bad right now. And I'm saying this as someone who owns Cardano, who owns ADA. I'm saying this who wants to see ADA go very, very high. I'm saying this as someone who is pro ADA, pro crypto, pro Bitcoin. But the fact of the matter is, just look. Okay? That's really all I have to say is just look. Since December, toward the end of December, we've had a high, a low, a lower high, lower low, lower high, and now a lower low we seem to be forming. And we're not really getting any kind of relief bounce. We're just getting this continuous downward pressure across the crypto market that is affecting ADA. It's clearly seen by this downtrend line, and we're seeing it all across crypto. Here's Ethereum. Look at that fall. Doge. Look at this channel. That, look at this downtrend. Even Solana, one of the golden coins of crypto, who's made a fantastic move in the past 2.5 months, is experiencing its own downtrend. We're just seeing it all across crypto, and that's mainly because of the Bitcoin falling that we have seen from a high of 49,000 after the ETFs were approved in early January. We've fallen all the way down to 38,500. We've got a little bounce here, but the fact of the matter is we've gotten below 40,000, and if we do bounce, I do expect it to be a temporary bounce. Just something from 41, 42 to 43, somewhere around there, before pushing back down. Something like that is what it would look like. I think with Bitcoin, I'm pretty safe in saying that we'll see 36,000 before we see 46,000. Bitcoin had to work so hard and made its highs traveling up through December, grinding higher and higher. And I just think it's got more downward pressure and will probably fall into this 34 to 38,000 region, which I think will be coming up over the next few weeks. If we do get a bounce, again, I think it will be temporary. And so that doesn't really give us a whole lot of hope for Cardano, because even if Cardano were to bounce, I think it would bounce off of this trend line. I don't think it would get through this level of resistance from 0.52 to 0.54. And I do see us, we're already tapping it and have had a low into it today. I see us getting into this range of basically 0.4 to 0.46 over the next little while. ADA is just weak. It's not the weakest coin out there. There's a lot of others out there that are weak, but it's just giving up its gains. Now, you can look at this two ways, and I look at them both ways. One is, oh crap, this is terrible. I hate to see this. Well, that's a natural way of looking at it because, again, I own ADA. I want to see it go up. Another way of looking at it is we're still about 80% higher than we were 2.5 months ago in October, right? So we were around 0.25. We're not double it, which would be about 0.50, but we're not far from it. So we're still 85 to 90% increase over really 3 months. And you could also look at it this way, that this still looks fine for if we bounced here or got a foundation here. It still sets us up for higher highs. Look, we had a foundation here and ran up from 0.4 to almost 0.7 very, very quickly in just a matter of a week or so. Okay, so we could do that again. I'm not saying we would. I'm just saying we're not falling to the depths of ADA. It's still positive price structure, still positive price action, and still sets us up for higher highs. Really, even if we get here. Now, I don't want to get into this 0.35 to 0.4 level. If we did, and certainly if we got below it, we'd have to have a totally different conversation around crypto. But I don't think we'll get to that level. At least I don't think the way the market's looking now we will. But I'm pretty comfortable in saying I think this is our future in the next couple of weeks. We might get a bounce out of that, but until ADA gets above 0.55, that we're in downward pressure. We're experiencing downward pressure until we can get above 0.55, because that was a nice high. It set us up for clear sailing up there, and that's just what happened. When we got above 0.55, it set us up nicely for a nice run. All this mess is downward price structure, and it's going to take us some time to get out of that and to negate that, and we won't until we start seeing levels up here. So I do think over the next few weeks and months, we are going to experience more downward pressure and more lows in ADA. This is our next level to watch. 0.40 is pretty important. Nice round number. We want to see if we get there, how the market reacts. And we'll watch that together if you check back in, because I put out videos daily, if not daily, at least every other day on ADA. So be sure to check back in and I'll keep you updated on the movements of crypto. Y'all be careful out there.